Alright guys, today I got a battle here against d0nut of serebii forms. He's my war director for our clan, so yeah, pretty good battle all in all. So he leads off with a Venusaur, I lead off with my Latios. The nickname is effed up because, you know, I was Pokesogging and I went over the limit, so all those question marks pop up. So I predict the switch and go for the trick, which works out great for me because he switches on into a fortress. So yeah, now he's choice specs and I get his lefties, which works out pretty nice for me. I switch out this turn because I can't do anything to it. This is my rain edition. I have another edition with HP fire, but it's not this one. And go to my d0nut. No, I could just take any hit or set up stuff or whatever. But he goes for the volt switch, which works out good for him, bad for me. Not really bad for me, but you know, more good for him because he gets a little damage switching out. And he's going to switch out and go back into his Ninetales. And this was really a weather war all in all, because he had the rain, he had the sun and I had the rain. And really was about if we could keep the weather the longest, because that's how all weather wars are. You know, either way, I kind of like using this rain team. It does have its weakness, but other than that, you know, it works out pretty well. So I'm going to switch out and go to my Polyho. Because, you know, all the hoes, because, you know, Polyho's making it rain up in here. So he's just gonna get the ring started, and he's gonna go for the Fire Blast, which thanks to rain and you know me resisting it and it's being rain and stuff, it's not gonna do jack crap. And this is the bulky variant, not the usual choice scarf or choice specs or whatever that most people are running to nowadays. So seeing as if he really can't do anything, he's just gonna get out and go back into his Slowbro, which is pretty good counter for rain teams, if I might say so myself. Like, I have no counter for, like, any other water on my team, which, you know, is no really real counter to my rain team. Go for a Surf does, yeah, I would say a decent chunk, but not really. So, yeah, Slowbro's just gonna heal up here, and, I switch out, no, I go for the Toxic this turn, okay. I go for the Toxic just to get some Toxic on him. And, this turn, he just goes for the Yawn. And it works out pretty good for him because now I'm not forced to switch out, but I kind of want my Slowbro Rake. What am I saying? I want my Politoed awake. God, idiot. What am I doing? Alright, anyways, I kind of want him awake, so I'm going to have to switch out. And I go into my Latios because I have Thunder on this thing, so I can hit this thing hard with Thunder, but he yawns that. And this is why he's a good battle. He yawns that, so, yeah, I have to switch out again, because I don't want my Latios being asleep either, like, kinda want him awake, so, I think I go into my Ferrothorn this turn, because, you know, pretty good switch, and I don't really care if he sleeps, oh no, I go into my, Lapras. Hydration Lapras, if you guys wanna know, which works out really good. Thanks to it being hydration, even if he yawns me, I'll just wake up 2 turns after, but I think he ends up switching out this turn. Switching out, or he goes for the yawn. He does one of the two. Yeah, he's gonna switch out and go into his fortress, which does have the volt switch, but I wasn't really too scared because, you know, it's a fortress. How much can that thing really do? So, I just get my own thing here, Curse, which works out really well. This is a really, really great Curse set. More people should try it out. Go for the Waterfall. No HP investment, but you know, still should do a good chunk. Well over half. But I got the crits, so I'm pretty sure that didn't really matter. He sets up the Toxic Spikes, which it's somewhat painful, somewhat not. And yeah, I think he had a speed tie because he ends up winning, going first, and I just take it out with a Waterfall. So he has 2 layers of Toxic Spikes up, but I have a Toxic Croak, so I can get rid of them later. I don't think I ever got rid of those, but yeah, I end up not killing, and I go for the Waterfall. I really should have just set up here on during these turns, just sit here and set up. You know, his team couldn't really do much to Lapras. But yeah, he switches out into a Ninetales, which is, you know, I don't think he has a Solar Beam. I'm actually going to see this turn. I switch out Fair into Solar Beam, because I was kind of fairing him to go for the Solar Beam, so I go into my Polyho. because he's making it rain. I get the toxic, but this is defensive but refresh, so I could just get rid of the toxic later. And this turn he reveals that he does not have the solar beam, but he carries the energy ball, which works out for him in this case, but it's not going to do that much to me damage-wise. Yeah, doing that much, not really doing a threatening amount of damage. So I'm just gonna recover up here. But this is where I wish I had Stealth Rocks on this team. I could have really screwed up this Ninetales. But either way, that's how it goes. He's gonna switch out. I think he goes to his Slowbro again. Okay, no, he goes to his Venusaur. Alright, he goes into Venusaur. Not really a big problem to me. I just go for the Refresh. So now that I'm no longer poisons, which is good. Because he's defensive, and like I said before, in the Weather Wars, you kind of want to keep your Weather guy as long as you can until the other guy's dead. So I switch out, Fear the Sleep Powder, going to my Dildo. The only thing that could actually say I want this thing asleep, but he goes for the Sludge Bomb, which works out good for me because, yeah, I don't take anything from that. He goes for the HP Fire, I'm guessing, which works out great for the sun, but thinks it's not sunny out. It's still... yeah, you know, it doesn't do that much, so I'm just gonna take this opportunity to lay off some spikes. What I should have done is T-Wave it. It's not that this thing was a problem later on in the match. Kinda, sorta, but I kinda wanted it T-Waved. But either way, he's gonna switch out here. Go back into his Ninetales. And I think I just set up my second layer of spikes here. Yeah, that's exactly, I just end up setting up spikes, really, just what I end up doing. Yeah, so I get my second layer of spikes, which is really nice. Because, like I said before, I know he's not going to stay in after I switch into my, Politoed, so that's really works out nice. I'm going to stay in here. Because really, his team's full of fire types and stuff. So he was going to be much of a help anyways, as he just goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Which, you know, again, it works out for me because he has the Will-O-Wisp. I mean, he has the Will-O-Wisp. He's not Elite Seeded. And he's also Life Orb too, which means he's going to take even more damage without taking me out. So that just works out good for me. And I think this turn he just takes me out with the Fire Blast. So, yeah, I have 2 layers of spikes up. That thing is now Elite Seeded. So he's well under half, while my Politoed is in pretty decent shape, so not too worried about that. Takes more recoil damage, and I go back into my Scarf Gladios. And this, cause I just wanted this thing kind of dead. He gets out, goes into his Slowbro, which I think he ended up taking this Draco Meteor, which kind of sucked. Let's see. Because Slowbro, as we all know, is bulky like most other water pokes, so I hit him with the Draco. I'm no longer Specs, but I am Max Special Attack, and it doesn't take it out, but it takes it to the range where Toxic will take it out, which is pretty nice. Which I think it does. Either that or the lefty saved him from dying. Oh yeah, the lefty saved him, so he's gonna be alive for one more turn. I just take it out for one more Draco. So there's the Slowbro, which is really good because so far I have the Slowbro dead and I have the Fortress dead. So I haven't taken out his main offensive threats, but I have taken out the walls of his team. So now he's switched into Darmanitan, which was scary because I cannot hit this thing after using 2 Dracos, like minus for special attacks. I have to go back into my Polyhealth, get the rain up, and I kept thinking, I don't really know what item he was. Go for the Drizzle. I mean, yeah, set up Drizzle, so now I have rain up and stuff. He's gonna U-turn out, predicting the switch, just wanted to get damage on Latios. Either way, it works out for him, and it turns out okay. Yeah, so he's gonna go back into Ninetales, which is really sucky because I really don't like this Ninetales now. Yeah, so I ended up switching out this turn or taking him out. I do either, because I know the battle's wrapping up to the end. He's gonna go for the Fire Blast, predicting my switch, which works out beautiful for me. I was like, yes! Thank you for over-predicting. And I take him out with the Surf. Because at that HP I did damage calc, and it turned out I would have lived one with energy ball and poison. So now that the Ninetales is dead, I can now switch out and have the Rain set up for later. Because as you see here, Rain, lefties, toxic, only 14 HP. And this is why the bulky run is good, because this is a choice scarf T would have already been dead. So I could just switch out here and know that I have the Rain for later, since he doesn't have spikes or any of that. I don't have to worry about that. So thank God for that. If he had spikes and stuff, I would have been really scared. Go back to my Latios. He's gonna set up the growth, which makes him even more dangerous. He's now at +2, but I think this is a special one. I remember him having Sludge Bomb. He goes for the +2 Sludge Bomb here with Life Orb Stab, and I end up living it. Okay, no, damn, I could have sworn I lived that. I remember me living that. I mean, sorry guys, I didn't really know, because I had this battle like a few days ago, and I kind of forgot what went on. So I go back into my Politoed, just so I could get back the Rain, and he just takes me out with a Sludge Bomb, which I didn't really care. Now that I have the Rain up, I know that he's not as fast, and I could just go back into something and revenge kill him. So, let's see, I go into my Toad, which I probably could have did a long time ago. So there goes the Toxic Spikes, I don't have to worry about those anymore, and I Ice Punch. Life Orb, Ice Punch, and it takes it out. So I don't have to worry about Venusaur anymore, which is really nice. I don't know what move he had. I'm pretty sure he's probably mixed with Life Orb, but don't really know. Yeah. Got back my Dry Skin. He goes back into the Darmanitan, and I know that I should be faster, but he ends up going for the Flare Blitz. He Flare Blitzes me all over the face, but thank God for the Rain, because if it were sunny out, that would have been a one-hit KO. So thank you for that, and I'll just kill him off with the Rain Punch. Ooh, man, if it were sun, how this battle would have turned out so different if he had the sun on his side. Take him out with the Drain Punch. There's a dead Darmanitan, and his last poke, I think he's at his last poke. He's at his last poke or his second last? Oh yeah, he is at his last poke, because his last poke was the Volcano Roller. And I don't think I switched out. I think I stayed. Okay, no, I switch out. I switch out and go into my Zigzag, my defensive Zapdos, which works out really nice, and he goes for the Quiver Dance. I like Butterfly Dance better, because I don't know what the hell a Quiver is. Yeah, so he's gonna sit up here. He's even more bulkier, which sucks nuts, and he's gonna go for the HP. I was thinking Ice, but as you can see, it's not Ice. And you're gonna be shocked when you see what HP this is. So he takes me out with the HP. I'm not gonna give it away. Oh no, I live. Holy fudge. Alright, so I live, and I set up the sub, thinking he would just Quiver Dance again, but yeah, turns out he doesn't want to Quiver Dance. I could've sworn I died. Oh shit. Alright, but anyways, he just takes me over the Bug Bust this turn. So, nothing much to worry about. I die, big deal. He gets a crit, which is probably overkill. And this turn, no, this is what I did. I go into my Ash's Hoe. And this is how the battle ends here. He goes for the HP, and it's HP Rock. Yeah, that's something you usually don't see every day, do you? Because you usually see HP Ice and stuff for like ground types, but apparently he runs HP Rock. Pretty weird, but you know, it works here. And I take him out with the Waterfall, which turns out to be the game as I take him out with the Waterfall. So he gets useless Flame Body Hacks, whatever, didn't really matter to me. I did have Toxic Croak with Sucker Punch, so I wasn't too worried about that. I take him out,